Who ate all the sandwiches? Previously on Shadowbringers.
Come and play with us.
Answer me before I lose my patience.
Ow!
Harder, Daddy.
What?
Look! The sky!
What do we do? That wasn't there before.
Destroy the child.
I am immortal. Might we not seek to find common ground?
Be gone!
Hey! Where you going? Alrighty, well that was a good night. Alright, well let's get back to it then. The party's soon divide. Okay, doesn't look like we're delaying at all to seeing his face again. Blue Spirit. Oh, the manager of Sweets is in a cheerful mood. Good day to you, miss. I do hope you are well rested. The Exarch and your companions are presently gathered in the ocular. He asks that you convene with them at your earliest convenience. Cool. And we're off. To a party soon divided. Why does it have to be worded like that? Thing is, at this point, I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, because I don't know. Are we supposed to be spreading out to, like, make some changes in the world, or are we going to be forcefully spread out because of, I'm assuming, Emmett Selk. This whole time I thought it was Emmett Selch, but it's Emmett Selk, as he told me himself. But yeah. Hey, let's go into the ocular. Let's dive into the Oculus. Sweet. Cutscene time. Hello. Here we're all gathered in a line. Everyone looks really perturbed. What am I missing? Did I take too long?
Ah, there you are. You're just in time to welcome our guest.
It's Emmett Selk, isn't it? Yep, it's Emmett Selk. We're gonna hear the theme? Nope. So, yeah, where is the Crystal Exarch? Oh, he's right there.
Please. Did I not explicitly tell you that we would be meeting again soon?
I mean, you did. I mean, it's literally...
Lest you forget, I made you a promise. I have no intention of meddling with your mission. I come only to observe.
Okay.
Your Exarch friend in particular has piqued my curiosity. Summoning you all like that. Most impressive.
Don't get any ideas.
You honestly expect us to believe you've come only to observe? Or that you might deign to lift a finger to aid our cause if called upon?
You did say that.
Even if there were a sliver of truth in your words, I would never accept your help. Not in my darkest hour. Not after all the suffering your kind has wrought.
Yeah. It kinda did a lot.
So petty. I meant what I said, and I said what I meant. Wage your war against the Sin Eaters, put each and every Lightwarden to the sword, prove yourselves heroes, brave and true, and I will be glad to embrace you as allies.
For what?
Allies worthy of bearing the burden of truth.
Oh.
Surely such a partnership would be preferable to yet another round of fisticuffs.
I mean, I feel like everyone wants a round of fisticuffs. Like, everyone is kind of rearing to fight right now.
And thus did the olive branch wither and die. Pity. Well, let no man say I did not try, futile as it was. though I suspect you will seek me out when you grow tired of making the same mistakes. Difficult decisions lie ahead of you. Decisions best made with the benefit of knowledge to which only the eternal are privy. For now, I shall resume my shadowy vigil. Whatever you choose to do, make sure it's worth watching, would you?
Well, he did try to make peace.
What was that all about?
I mean, we gotta give him that much credit.
A vain attempt to make us doubt our chosen course, most like. As if we'd believe a word that passed his lips. Unless you think there is some truth in what he says.
Well, there's gotta be a reason why he's fighting so friggin' hard against things. Well, he did mention the rejoining. Things coming together, which is gonna end bad for us, but probably good for them. So their course may be, yeah. This is a little tricky for me to respond to, actually. Because I was wanting to know what they were fighting for. Because Ardbert did say something about fighting blind led to their downfall, and we don't really know what we're fighting for.
If he simply meant to lead us astray, he could have done so without revealing himself. At least, not in the manner he did. It goes without saying that an alliance with the Ascians is out of the question. But since we have no way of knowing where they might be hiding, it seems only logical to press on with our mission, even if our enemy seems content for it to succeed.
Then let us discuss the Sin-Eaters.
Yeah, right to the topic. He has no opinion, it seems.
I would begin by thanking you all for your efforts thus far. In striking down the Lightwardens of Lakeland and Il Mheg, you have accomplished more in your short time here than all of our forces managed in the last century.
That may be, but the Wardens of Calusia, Armareng, and Rak'tika remain.
Indeed, and their precise whereabouts are as yet unknown.
I don't know of one of those.
Which is why I propose we divide our forces and conduct a systematic survey of each region. Once we have found our quarry, we may then determine how best to proceed.
I'll take Armareng in that case. I know the lie of the land well enough.
Yep. You can surf the sands too.
If there are no objections, I will make for Calusia. I have connections there both in and around Eulmore that may prove useful.
Oh, I hope so.
Then I would ask that you journey to Rak'tika. There you will find Y'shtola. With her assistance, I doubt the Warden will evade your grasp for long.
I wonder what Y'shtola's been up to.
Is Y'shtola the conjurer you and Urianger used to talk about?
That's right. Though we haven't spoken much since she left for the forest.
How long has she been here again? Was it 3 years? 5 years?
I fear I may be to blame for that. I had every intention of relaying the news of your arrival, but she is disinclined to speak with me.
Oh yeah, because she's really ticked off you summoned her from where we were doing.
You have visited her, have you not? Might I trouble you to...
Twould be no trouble.
Cool. Thanks, Urianger.
My thanks. While you are all out in the field, I shall be here attending to business. I had somewhat fancifully contemplated joining the search myself, but other matters demand my attention.
Is that the Smash card?
What's that?
He got invited to Smash!
A missive from Lord Vorthry.
Oh.
He invites me to join him in Eulmore to discuss the recent conflict at Lydha Lran.
And? Did he even bother to offer any bait? It's obviously a trap.
I should be surprised if it were not. Nevertheless, I must seize this opportunity to speak with him, even if only a few words are exchanged.
How powerful are you, dude? I need to ask this, because you can't... I don't know.
Though my power will be much diminished so far from the tower, it is a risk I am willing to take.
Oh, your power is from the tower. Tower power.
Master Alphino, might I impose upon you to accompany me to Eulmore prior to beginning your reconnaissance?
Of course.
Gosh, I don't know how that's gonna work out.
Then let us make ready. Safe travels to you all.
I have a feeling the Crystal Exile is gonna get in big trouble soon. I don't know if Valtteri is any powerful. I don't know how hard his roll hits for, because it looks like that's the only thing he can do. Yeah, but no. I confess a great deal of my time in Kalusia was spent befriending the people, but that is not to say I gave no thought to our primary goal. Once I have escorted the Exarch to Eulmore, you can be certain I will do all I can to discern the whereabouts of any warden that may be hiding in Kalusia. It's Valtteri! There are so many ruins scattered throughout Eulmoran. I'm honestly not even sure where to start. Hey, Minfilia. At last, I can finally meet Y'shtola. Thancred has told me so much about her. Oh, I bet! Oh, I bet! Minfilia and I are no strangers to Rak'tika, but this is perhaps the first time we've bothered entering through the proverbial front door. Oriange? I should be glad to apprise thee of Y'shtola's recent endeavors during our journey to Rak'tika. Okay. It's good to know. Before you leave, I would make a request of you. There was a church, or rather the ruins of a church, at Fort Job. Might I ask that you go there before seeking out Y'shtola? It was a place where people once gathered to worship the light. Alas, it has long since fallen into disuse. Yet within the hall there remains a tablet whose writings I believe may prove of use to Y'shtola. At the very least, such a relic would make for a suitable gift for your reunion. I don't think I need a gift, but okay. A most considerate proposal. Very well. Ere we depart to Rak'tika, we shall journey on to Fort Job that we might secure this relic. Alright, you two, good luck. And you're just gonna say the same thing. How about you, Alice? Yep. How about you, Crystal Exarch? Safe travels, Lucia. I pray that tablet and its content prove of interest to Y'shtola. So do I! So do I. I wonder how she's feeling about being pulled out from the war effort back in the source. Alright, we're at Foot Job. Hey, what are you doing, Minfilia? Thancred and I have come across these ruined churches before. I wish I could have seen them before the flood. The windows were works of art, I'm told. Thancred? I do not doubt this place may weather another assault by the Sin Eaters, but they cannot hope to hold it should the Eulmoran soldiers return. Even with our limited numbers, the guard can use the terrain to their advantage. Perhaps I can convince the captain to lay a few traps out in the field. That would help. Here, Anjay. Here amidst the ruins we will find the Church of the First Light, and within that hollowed hall the tablet we seek. Time is of the essence, my friend. Let us be quick. No. Give that to something else. No. Give that to something else still. No. Something else even still. Yes. Thank you. Now back to Dragoon. Oriange appears lost in thought. Oh, as usual. At the height of the Lakeland's prosperity, these sites served not as man's final bastion, but as testament to his ingenuity and architectural prowess. The Church of the First Light was responsible for many such travels, building majestic chapels in every corner of the realm. Alas, the flood with its inexorable tides would drown nigh everyone, and did all but put an end to the religion as a whole. For the creatures which then did rise from that fulgent deluge were seen as agents of divine punishment, sent to devour sin and sinner both, whence came the name of Sin Eater. The people were lost, seemingly forsaken by their god. Yet, where there is light, there hath ever been shade, and 'twas in the dark they sought solace. The most devout of these worshippers of shadow did then migrate to the Rak'tika Greatwood, but that is a tale for another time. For now, let us find what remaineth of the chapel here. Alright. Okie dokie. Hey, Thancred, do you find anything? Yep, it's a hole. Despite their architectural prowess, I can make neither head nor tail of anything in this place. You would think the remnant of a church could be more conspicuous. Well, it kind of got messed up pretty hard. Like, really hard. How about you, Oriange? It would be most unusual, but mayhap the hall was built up below ground. You think so? Where's Minfilia? I want to see... Minfilia? Are you around here? Hello? Minfilia? Yep, you're over here. You want to say something? Yep, this is obviously an entrance thing, Grid. Come on. I've seen no sign of the church, but it must be around here somewhere. It's right here! It's a giant freaking door. Pretty sure that, like, churches would have, like, grandiose doors like that. Jumping. Oh my, it's quite dark here. The Church of the First Light. Oh. I shall survey the land. It's dark in here. I don't see anything. Aye, this is indeed the church we seek. It's surprisingly intact. What little is left of the churches I've seen until now has always borne the scars of decades of disuse. Its subterranean construction hath done much to protect the hall from the ravages of time, yet the reason for its remarkable preservation may be deduced from its decoration. As faith in the light did wane, so rose reverence for the dark, and its followers did want for places of worship. To be plain, the standards which do adorn these walls do belong not to those who built them, but to worshippers of the dark, the Knights Blessed, who subsequently migrated to Rak'tika, yes? Indeed, 'twas beneath the shaded boughs of the Rak'tika Greatwood that they finally found sanctuary. Often many times did Eulmore make spurious overtures of friendship unto them, but they are no fools. The Exarch knoweth full well that Y'shtola, in her seclusion, doth labor to learn all she may of the blessed in their past. 'Tis why he sent us here, I now see. Okay. The tablet of which he spoke no doubt provideth a glimpse into the history that she so yearneth to comprehend. Well then, we better hurry up and find it. Alright, so I'm just gonna walk, like, search your surroundings for the tablet. You may move the camera as well as zoom in and out, target the area to inspect with that. Before I do this, I will leave the tracking mode, and I will speak with my friends. Backflip to him. Were the tablet a fragment of holy scripture, 'twould most assuredly rest here on this altar. Yet this would, I presume, also have been where the blessed placed the fonts of seeing used in the practice of their faith. Whither, then, would they have set the tablet? Hey, Thangrid. Finding the boxes? Can anyone tell me what this infernal tablet even looks like? You know what? That would help. Hey, Minfilia. I can barely see my hand in front of my face. If only that torch were a little closer. Well, it's pretty big. Never mind. I mean, just raise your... And my game crashed. Again! This is the third time today! What the crap? And we're back. Okay. What the friggin' diddly do? Alright, so we're going back. No, hold up. I have the wrong minion out. Nope. Get me out. Nope. Get me out. Nope. Get me. There we go. Alright. So now we're gonna look for the tablet. Alright. Oh, right. Drag. I can just look at Oriange. Like a Thangrid. I know it's gonna be really easy to find, I bet. How about you, Minfilia? I can barely see my hand in front of my face. If only that torch were a little closer. Oh, what? Whoa, this is neat. Were the tablet a fragment of holy scripture, 'twould most assuredly rest here on this altar. Yet this would, I presume, also have been where the blessed placed their font of seeing used in the practice of their faith. Whither, then, would they have set this tablet? I don't know. Oh, you are, Thangrid. Can anyone tell me what this infernal tablet even looks like? Well, shoot, that's all I need. Well, okay, the time we'll find the tablet. It's probably gonna be way up here. No, it's gonna be somewhere on the side. Or underneath the altar? No? It's gonna be... Oh, I can zoom in. This helps. It's underneath the altar. It's right here. Haha. Told you. You have look into the Time Warden tablet. Oh boy. Hey, I found it! I didn't even need to move like 3 steps to find it. Y'all suck. Within the altar, thou sayest? Indeed. I hath said. Within the altar. Nope. Hey, Velia. How are you able to see it in the dark and inside the altar of all places? Because I have brightness on my screen. What do you think, Rit? I certainly hope this is what we were looking for. Probably. Not escape at thine eye, twould seem. This is indeed the tablet we seek. Curious. These engravings predate the Knights Blessed. If I am not mistaken, they are written in the script of the ancient empire of Ronka, whose capital once stood in the midst of what is now Rak'tika. 'Twill be no small matter to decipher them. A fine gift for our seeker of truth. 'Tis plain the Exarch understandeth Y'shtola only too well. But come, let us quit this place and make ready for our journey into the woods. Not yet. You're gonna give that to something else. You're giving that to my dark. Yes. Bow, bow. Though I probably shouldn't because I don't have all this job quests unlocked for my dirk. Are you in, Philia? Thingrid mentioned Y'shtola's passion for learning. I expect the tablet is just the sort of thing she'd like? Yes, it would. Should we not be... This is the 4th time! Shouldn't we not be going? We have a gift to deliver. Yes, we do. For crying out friggin' frick. Ryanje is ready to leave, but not before first offering a piece of advice. Ere we depart, there is a custom of the Knights Blessed which I feel compelled to elucidate. As one might expect, they deem light to be abhorrent, and everything it touches befouled. Thus do they take the utmost pains to protect all they can from its taint, including their very names. Interesting. To speak plain, it is the belief of the blessed that one's own name must ne'er be uttered in the light of the everlasting day. Yet this commandment precludeth not the use of another's. Thus do parents protect their children, and in rare cases, masters their disciples. So it is that Y'shtola hath taken the name of Master Matoya. Oh my gosh! Master Matoya. Lest we offend them, I bid you speak not her true name in the Blessed's presence. Huh. So they're constantly under an alias all the time, huh? Okay. With that in mind, let us speak with the guard who keepeth vigil at the Great Wood's border. She's gonna walk right through me. Cool. I totally don't exist here. Into the dark. We're gonna go up there. Oh boy. So she's calling herself Master Matoya. It's kind of neat. It's kind of cool. I think that's fun. That's fun. Come in, Philia. I have no reason to, but I can't help feeling nervous about meeting Y'shtola. You should be feeling nervous. She's She burns people. It would be good to see Y'shtola again. Yep, and so it's rained as soon as you say that. I pray thee heed mine explanations of the Blessed's customs, which would be ill-advised to provoke their ire. Oh, are you Blessed? Hey, Mercant. Well met, traveler. What brings you here? I need to go to the Rak'tika Greatwood. Yes, of course. Right this way.
No matter how far he goes, man cannot resist looking back on the path he has walked. The untold stories and secrets of the past can be more alluring than the promise of tomorrow. And so he braves the forests of Rak'tika in search of mystery and wonder. Of Ronka, to which all seekers of hidden truths are inevitably drawn.
Oh my gosh.
We have arrived.
Indeed.
Vast though these woods may be, they are, by and large, uninhabitable.
What?
Not so the swamps of Cydia, however, whose sparse foliage permitted man a foothold.
Huh? Why? What do you have to say, Selk?
No lands must remain beyond our grasp. Go forth, conquer, rule! Forgive me. A sudden pang of nostalgia for those halcyon days.
Yeah, that's right. You were the Emperor of the Guardians.
Exploring virgin territories, subjugating primitive peoples, all for the glory of Garlemald.
If you've brought your ivory standard, I'll be happy to tell you where to stick it.
Can we not simply take a moment to enjoy the view together? Or would you rather I spied on you from the shadows? Much more of this, and I may very well begin to regret my show of good faith.
Hey. I mean, I'd rather him be where I see him.
If you really want to stay, then help us fight.
No, I think not. I am an observer, nothing more.
No.
Even shielded by the shadows of these boughs, I feel the light's presence most keenly. To accompany you is taxing enough. To fight is out of the question.
I will suffer your company if I must, but not your commentary.
Gosh, you're just telling him to shut up. Well, Emmett, I'm curious what else you have to say. What is it now? Do you expect me to regale you with friendly banter? Oh, very well. I will humor you this once. You may consider it my latest act of good faith. Come on, then. What do you wish to know? Why choose this form here in the first? Aren't you like shapeshifters? Well, what a curious question. Mortal flesh is but the vessel into which we Asians pour the elixir of our souls, molding it as it fits the occasion, or not, if we so choose. Be it for a year or a millennium, I prefer to retain the same form until my duty is done. So, after arriving here in the first, I fashioned some hapless body into the man you see before you. Though, as your friend over there can attest, there are those of us who forego such alterations. He was ever the harsh one, the Habrea, jumping from one vessel to vessel, never heeding the toll it took on him. Oh! So the person you possess just flat out is like... freaking offed. What is it now? Actually, never mind. If you have nothing to ask me, why are you still here? Don't you have wardens to vanquish? A realm to save? If he never opened his mouth again, it would be too soon. Revelia? Thank goodness told me of the Asians and what they have done. If he isn't willing to help, is it wise to let him stay with us? Urianger, displaying our Asian counterpart meaneth to follow wheresoever we lead. Were it otherwise, he would not suffer the overabundance of light in these woods. That's quite true. Verily, it pervadeth every corner. And so long as the Lightwarden remaineth, the Sin-Eaters shall be free to prey upon these lands without surcease. If naught is done, 'tis but a matter of time before the Blessed succumb. 2 years passed. A swarm of Sin-Eaters did lay waste unto their largest settlement, killing a great many of their priests in so doing. Though some few did survive, they knew not how to go on, wayward souls in want of a guiding hand. For a mercy, Y'shtola hath provided that which they sorely needed. They have since endeavored to restore their home, and thither shall we bend our steps, to Fort Gon. I see! So Y'shtola is their leader. Wow. In 5 years? 2 years. I'm pretty sure it was 5 years. I think it was 5 years. I can't remember. It's been months, folks. I'm sorry. Since when I last remember. So into... no. I want this exploration experience for Samurai. Oh, I barely caught that too. Go away! I'm sitting here listening to Lahi. Yeah, I've heard tales about this place's music, about the Lahi type of things. So, how about you, MXLK? How do you feel about the music? Well, where's this friends of yours we've come to meet? Don't know. How about you, Minfilia? Oriange said they were rebuilding, but there's no one here. Thancred? We both know how Oriange enjoys painting pictures with his words, but he did not exaggerate about this place. Yeah, it's kind of took a beating. Is this, like, from the trailer? I think this is from the trailer, isn't it? Where everything was on fire. Shoot. Oh, wait.
I see little sign of recent activity, nor have any meaningful progress been made with the reconstruction.
That's kind of dead.
Mayhap Y'shtola sought shelter elsewhere. Come, let us quit this place.
Okay.
Now, surround them!
Oh. Do you want to do this? I can do this if you want. Oh, okay. I guess I'll put my hands up. Whatever. Well, then again, everyone else wouldn't be fine.
These senators, they're not like the others.
There's a reason for that. Lower your weapons, please. We mean you no harm.
Yeah. What he said.
How is it they can speak?
It's a sin-eater trick. They mean to kill us all.
Oh, wait. They call us sin eaters. Time out. Why am I just now... Kupo? What? I'm just gonna stare at you. Freak you out a little bit. Yep, just gonna stare. Feeling comfortable yet?
Oh, for the love of... I had hoped that by accompanying you, we might come to understand one another. But all I have come to understand is that you have a knack for inflaming the natives. You've committed the cardinal sin of boring me. And so I retire to the shade. Good luck.
Well, alright, see ya. Peace out, Brewski. I'm pretty sure none of my answers would have changed that response.
Did you see that one disappear?
I think I preferred La Habrea.
Enough. Runar, report.
Hey, it's Y'shtola!
Master Matoya.
I mean, Matoya, yeah. Bring in a character theme. Ah, don't you look... Ah! Wow, you look like a queen. What the
We
crap?
apprehended them as you ordered, but are you certain these are sin eaters?
Wait, what?
The intense light of the ether I saw was unmistakable. If not sin-eaters, then what?
Intense light of the ether.
Oh! It's passing queer that Y'shtola should mistake us for the enemy, is it not? Mayhap it hath been too long since last she beheld the radiance of thine ether.
Oh gosh, that's right. It's been 5 years and she can't see!
Master Matoya, hath time truly made strangers of us?
Nay, I recognize you, Urianger, Thancred. And this is Minfilia of the First, of whom you spoke before.
Oh.
Just so. And knowing as thou must that we come in peace, might I prevail upon thee to have thy comrades lower their arms?
First explain this other presence in your company. The one I know not. There is but one manner of creature in this world whose ether is suffused with such an abundance of light.
I would be feeling really heartbroken if I didn't know that she has like pretty much like heat vision, so she can't see details.
Master Matoya, but thou art mistaken. Before thee standeth our dearest comrade, the truest hero among us. Though she is but recently arrived here in the First, not one but 2 Lightwardens have already perished by her most puissant hand.
It cannot be.
Nice to see you too, Master Matoya.
Master Matoya?
Lower your weapons.
Gosh, out of all of them, it seems that Y'shtola has the most power out of all of the
Give
Scions.
us this hostile welcome.
Politically, at least.
Come. I would give you a proper introduction to Rak'tika and its people.
She literally is the queen here. Or prophet, since these people are religious. It's nice seeing you too, Y'shtola. It's been way too long. I want to talk to you first, but you will end up deleting this dialogue. I didn't expect her to be so imposing in person. Oh, you have an admirer. Sigrid, that ended a lot better than it might have. No thanks to them at Saug. Yep, that guy kind of noped off. That she should imagine her a stranger. Yup. She can't see. I know this. You have been busy since arriving in the First, I gather. But I would hear the tale of your travails in more suitable surroundings. With Fort gone yet to be rebuilt, the Knights Blessed have made their home in a settlement to the northeast. I will await you at its entrance. Follow the path through yonder gate, and you will find me soon enough. Alright, she has an accent too. Frick. I gotta remember that. It's been a while. I don't hear her talk a lot. It's nice to see Y'shtola again. Yes, I'm samurai. Okay. It's so nice seeing Y'shtola again. I missed her. She was always one of my favorites. Now I wanted to see how things are. But gosh, yeah, I know. I'm that would have like strucken me through the heart if I didn't put 2 and 2 together and realize that she was blind after she came out of the ether. Because Matoya said a thing. So she's not blind, but she has like ether vision. So she sees like heat signatures or ether signatures. So I understand why she would mistake me as a singer, since I'm me standing here, I probably look like a giant freaking like solar flare in her face. So this is probably blinding her, now that I think about it. Sorry about that. There you are. I was beginning to worry. Much like the Twelves would, this forest has a way of dealing with those who stray too far from the beaten path. But I digress. Let me show you the home of the Knights Blessed. Oh boy, we're gonna go into some dark cavern. I'm well aware of these wailing caverns. Dark caverns, yep. Never mind. That was just an entranceway into another open spot. I wasn't expecting that. Hey, Minfilia. Have you ever seen such a tree? Do you think these are only the roots? Yes, I have. In a different world. In a different world that most people watching this probably don't know about. It's called the Nordrasil. Finally, a place to rest. Hello, Urianger. To make their home here, and so swiftly, would surely have required no small amount of ingenuity. Most impressive feat, wouldst thou not agree? Yes, it is impressive. Talk to me more, Y'shtola. Please be voiced. It's gonna be voiced. No, it's not.
Slitherbow is the largest of the blessed settlements.
Slitherbow.
They worship no gods, instead revering darkness itself.
I see.
This is a curious kind of faith. but one which has granted them the strength to persevere in the wake of the flood.
I see. So MSQ would be at home here then, probably. No, it wouldn't. These guys are too peace-loving for his taste. Interesting bow. It's almost a twin adders, actually.
I hope you weren't expecting a grand feast by way of welcome. They are simple people.
Oh, no, I don't want any feasts after certain events that happened in the past.
Now, I would hear of your travels away from prying ears. Come.
In the gates of darkness. It is quite dark. Oh! Oh, it's the theme! Matoria's Cave! Oh, I freaking love this. Oh, that's great.
I see. And now you seek the Lightwarden of Rak'tika.
Yes, that one's going to die too.
In the days after I arrived in the First, I too relied upon the Crystal Exarch for guidance. But his penchant for secrecy and the telling of half-truths soon lost him my trust. And thus did I strike out on my own.
Yeah, he seems to really like doing that.
My work eventually led me here to the forest, which I've come to know like the back of my hand. I cannot say with certainty where your quarry is hiding, but I am confident I can narrow the search.
Can you see the back of your hand, though?
Well, go on then.
Some few thousand years ago, this forest stood at the heart of the Empire of Ronka.
Always thousands of years ago.
A great many relics of that civilization can still be found to the east in Ixmaya.
Oh, so these are the Allegans.
Or rather, could be found, were the area not fiercely guarded. Ixmaya, you see, is home to a tribe of warriors whose lineage is said to date back to the time of the Empire. Any attempt to enter their territory is met with lethal force. They offer no warnings and suffer no trespasser to escape.
Oh, those are Viera.
Needless to say, my every attempt to survey the area has been thwarted.
Mayhap the Warden hideth there, full knowing none may approach it for fear of these protectors.
As for the tablet, I find the timing of its discovery suspiciously convenient. If I did not know better, I would think someone was trying to curry favor with me.
Oh, well that's... Yep, maybe?
Regardless, it will take time to decipher these writings. Yet I would not be at all surprised if they somehow held the key to entering Ixmaya unmolested. The Exarch has a nose for serendipity.
Wait, can you read?
If there is aught I can do to assist thee in unraveling their secrets, thou needst only ask.
That's right, she only can, like, detect, like, ether signatures. Can she actually see, like, things?
Thank you,
Can she read?
I may well take you up on that offer.
Oh, right, okay, so that would explain it there, then.
While we set to work, might I suggest you take a tour of the city? Should you be in any doubt as to the importance of your role as the Warrior of Darkness, the people here will surely cure you of it.
I must say, Ishtola, while most of us have struggled to come to terms with our altered circumstances, you seem to have adapted rather well.
Yeah.
Lest you forget, Master Matoya and I dedicated our lives to uncovering the truth which hides at the heart of our world. Though separate, the fate of this reflection is nevertheless bound to that of our home. That I would be daunted by such an invaluable opportunity is absurd.
Wow.
But what of you, Thancred? Could it be that you are still struggling to come to terms with the nature of your young companion?
Oh, there it is. It's a sass.
My struggles are none of your concern. Quite why you would speak thus and in this company, I do not know. Perhaps you left more of yourself back in the source than I assumed. If you'll excuse me.
Oh. Yeah, that cut deep.
He understands that I'm not the same. That I'm not her.
Understands, perhaps, but does not accept. The question being whether he ever will.
Yeah.
And whether you will, more importantly. As difficult as your circumstances may be, they are yours, not his. 'Tis you and you alone who bears ultimate responsibility for your life. But you need not make any hard choices now. Why not go and get some fresh air, clear your head?
Oh, the poor lass. Oh boy. Into the dark, quest complete. We're now in the Rak'tika Greatwood. How you feeling, Ophelia? I wish I'd never been born. I know, I'm sorry. When Y'shtola first arrived in the First, she made swift work of the Cabinet of Curiosity. Her thirst yet unsated, she then journeyed hither seeking the wisdom of Ranka. She found little in the way of welcome from the Blessed, however. It was not until the Great Fire, where she denied the Sin Eaters a feast of ether, that she gained their trust. Oh. The Great Fire. Since then I have served a liaison twixt Slitherbow and the Crystarium, that she might be kept abreast of the others' efforts. Say that as if she's not here. Y'shtola staring off into the distance, lost in thought. I am not indifferent to the Thancred's troubles. Nevertheless, I want not to apologize for holding him to a higher standard after all these years. Yeah, that's true. He has ever been a man of considerable resolve, and that is what I will continue to expect. Though it heartens me to know that some of us remain ourselves in spite of our present circumstances. I can but imagine how Alice and Afino have changed since arriving here in the First. Change is part of life. We can but hope it's changed for the better, or perhaps you should be concerned with how you have changed. I'm curious what this other response will spark up. She's gonna get a little hostile. Let's see it. Let's see how you've changed. I realize I am not as I was on the Source, but I cannot say I regret the decisions that allowed me to come this far. Returning to the matter at hand, I really must begin work on deciphering this tablet. In the meantime, perhaps you should take a look about Slitherbow. If there is anything in need, pray speak with Runar at the plaza. Anything else you want to say? I've instructed Runar to help you with anything you should require. Okay? Ryanje? When Y'shtola arrived, I don't care. Oh. I'm gonna friggin' nope. Give you a hug. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Well, let's see. We have things around here. Isabel. People from all walks of life are welcome among the Knights Blessed. Our faith in the dark is infinitely greater than the sum of our differences. Okay. Hello, Mender. Oh, wait, that's not your name. Boy. Rendia, also. Knight's blessing upon you. Is there aught you need, friend? What do you do here? I am but a simple worshipper of the dark, a follower of the Knights Blessed. When not tending to my chores, I teach the children their legends and share with them what little history that I know. I also teach them the importance of respect for their peers. The Knights Blessed judge not by appearances, by the content of one's character. What kind of place is this? Silence and Sanctuary, that is what you will find in Slitherbow, so aptly named for the broad branches above us and the serpentine shadows they cast out upon our village. Our founding was over 90 summers past. The flood had taken over everything from the people back then, and when all hope seemed lost, they came to realize that where there is light, there must be darkness. The realization to the worship of dark used to be for you. In the end, we settled here in Rak'tika, where the shade of the trees served to remind us of our faith. We live a simple life, but it has not been without its hardships. 2 years past, another of our settlements, Fort Gon, was razed to the ground when the Sin Eaters attacked. But thanks to Master Matoya, we've managed to restore some semblance of normalcy into our lives. Cool. Well, you're Alsa. All are welcome here at Slitherbow, though there have been few, if any, newcomers since the attack on Fort Gone. I see. I'm gonna go ahead and talk with Renar. Hey, you! First person who tried to kill me. Welcome, friend. Welcome. My apologies for our less than hospitable greeting. Tell me, what is your name? From where do you hail? From the Crystarium. I see. And this tablet you've brought may help us find the Lightwarden here in Rak'tika. Well, you are welcome to stay with us for as long as you need. Come, let me show you around. Oh, hey, Minfilia. How you doing? Would it be alright if I joined you? Of course, of course. Anything for the guests of our dear Master Matoya. Thank you. She means a great deal to the Knights Blessed, doesn't she? If not for her, we may have all perished in the Great Fire. With our priest slain and our home in ruins, we were at the mercy of the Sin Eaters. It was she who drove them back, and with her sage guidance, we were able to rebuild. Before long, she became a central figure in our community, a great oak within whose shadow many have come to find solace. That is not to say that there were not those hesitant to grant an outsider such authority, myself included. Perhaps it is the smile in her eyes and when she speaks of the sunless sea, I feel whole again. Now that she is with us, I have no doubt the others feel the same. When she speaks of the sunless sea. Huh. She is as much a part of the Knights Blessed as any of us, and we are grateful for all she does in the service to the dark. But you did not hear this from me, yes? Now, you should know there are certain customs we ask guests to adhere to so long as they reside within Slitherbow. To show reverence to the dark? In a word, yes, but fear not, it is not too involved. Let us begin with something simple. Follow me. Oh boy. We're gonna learn about some customs. All about different customs. Alright, let's go. Well, where'd you go? Where the heck did you go? Oh, okay, you're over here. I'm not speaking with you, Marl. Compared to the guardians of Il Mheg, we are but children newly come to the Great Wood. But they leave us be so long as we keep away from their territory. Il Mheg. Ingvar. Many creatures we know and do not know call the Great Wood home. So it has been since antiquity. Those that pose a threat to Slitherbow, we deal with using all means at our disposal. And there is no greater means than knowledge. Huh. Hey, we got David, we got Minfilia, we got Runar, there's about everyone here. The other person doesn't have a name. We use these jugs to produce yeast. Of all the goods we have to trade, it is perhaps the most valuable. I see. What do you think, Minfilia? I thought Master Matoya kept her room dark because she didn't need the light. But they're all like hers, aren't they? Yep, looks like it. Should you see any of our people come to this chamber, they have likely returned from a journey beyond the borders of Rak'tika. We use the water stored here to cleanse ourselves of the light's impurity. A simple and perhaps peculiar custom, but it is one of our most important. Would you two kneel for just a moment that I might rid you of the light's impurity? Please, this will only take a moment. Minfilia? We're about to kneel. You mustn't be rude to our hosts. Okay. Please! This will only take a moment! Okay, I kneel. Loading time. I kneel. We got friggin' wet. Oh boy. It's a little shower. Wipe off all the blood. As Runar slightly sprays you with water, your skin begins to tingle. Tingle, 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 tingle. My skin is tingling. And with that, you have been cleansed of the light's blighted touch. How do you feel? Like a vampire in the sun, because I'm the light's warrior. I'm not sure, to be honest. Not refreshed exactly, but I do feel different. Has this water been treated in some way? Only blessed by our priests, they are practiced in the arcane arts. As such, it is said their prayers imbue the water with a faint dark energy. Ah, so that explains why my skin is burning. A prickling sensation. No one has ever spoken of such a reaction before. I wouldn't say it was an unpleasant sensation, but I too felt something strange. The dark aspect of this water should have no discernible effect. Unless... By the gods! Master Matoya was right! You are Sin Eaters! No. I jest. What you felt was likely no more than the chill of the water. Right. Yeah, we'll go with that. Perhaps now would be a good time for you to acquaint yourselves with the fine people of Slitherbow. For that, I must teach you a customary greeting. Is it the Twin Adder's bow? Alin Tuta. In the language of Ronka, it is one of several ways one might say, good evening. The world is not as safe as it once was, and this greeting let us quickly discern a friend from foe. Is there a handshake or a gesture we should know too? I would hate to offend anyone. You need not worry. Merely speak the words Alin Tuta, and then we'll know you as friends of the blessed. I will await your return here. Now go. They are like to be heartened by your knowledge of our ways. Alright, well, let's go, Minfilia. With a chat mode and say, enter Alin Tuta to greet the villagers of Slitherbow. Great. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a lot of people saying Alin Tuta. I apologize for all the players nearby. I'm gonna look dumb. But, hey, Placid Elder. Oh, you are so quiet. The elder woman smiles warmly. Oh. You're not turning, are you? No, you're just on the other side. I'm not... I see an old woman, and I'm like, you're not turning, are you? Just go up to grandma, just screaming, just screaming zealotry. She's turning! Alright, hey, Aesgeir. How you doing?
Away with you!
Oh, Alin Tuta.
Alin Chisi. Welcome, friend. I take it you will remain in these woods for some time, yes? Be wary of these woods. You will find poison in near everything you see. But fear not. Our medicinal tea will keep you healthy. Ask, and it is yours.
You are more than welcome to our medicines, friend. You need only ask. Well, that's quite a shift in, yeah. It's quite a shift. From away with you to welcome. We welcome you with open arms. Please take everything you need. Yeah. How about you, Vondia? Same thing? I've no business with strangers. Alin Tuta? Ah, a newly come traveler, Alin Chisi, and welcome to Slitherbow. You must forgive us if we seem strangely reserved. We are quiet and taciturn people, silent and serene as the sunless sea. The quiet makes it easy to discern the presence of sin eaters and other dangers here in the woods. And the game crashes! Again! Dagnabbit! We're freaking back! Again! Hi! Hi, Vondia. I have no business with strangers. Oh, shut up! Why are you here? Why? There. Hey, Vondia. Oh, shut up! Well, I friggin... Alin Tuta. Ah, a newly come traveler. We've seen this before. You must forgive us. Silent and serene as a sunless sea, the quiet makes it easy to discern the presence of eaters and other dangers here in the woods. That was all you needed to say. Anything else? Tread lightly, friend, and may the shadows keep you. Don't crash on me, please. Hey, Minfilia, Runar. I hope your stroll about Slitherbow proved enlightening. Everyone's so kind and gracious. I was nervous at first, but already I'm starting to feel at home. There's still so much I've yet to learn about the Nice Blessed, but their faith and strength of will is nothing short of inspiring. I can see now how they've built such a thriving community. Oh, yep. I wanted that for my dirt. Dang it. Or Gunbu. I can see how they've come to thrive in these woods, even with all the Sin Eaters. Yep. A helping hand. Judging by the glint in Runar's eye, there is more for you to learn about Slitherbow. Alright.
Ah, you have returned. Very good. No doubt they were glad of your company, and it has been too long since we have had visitors. Remember, if you have any questions, or there's anything you need, do not hesitate to ask. Okay, will do. Speaking of which, we must arrange food and lodgings for your stay. As friends of Master Matoya, we cannot ask for payment, but if you would be willing to lend a hand, I'd rather not. It would be my pleasure. Yeah, I'd totally do it. Again and again. We are fortunate indeed to have placed host to such generous souls. The task I have in mind is simple enough. Don't do that. All I ask is that you take a jug and water the crops in the square. That thing's big! May I help too? Sure. Of course. One of you can do the filling and the other the watering. Speak with Ursabel when you have finished. She will be relieved to hear the crops have been tended to. While you take care of that, I shall see to your room and a warm meal. Everyone is really nice here. Right then, I'll fill. We're back! Again! Why are you here? Forgot I can see now further. Yeah, we're gonna try to get right to the place where we needed to be. Because I'm getting friggin' unnerved by this friggin' thing that's happening with the thing. Oh, you have returned. Very good. No doubt they were glad of your company. Remember. Yup. I totally understand. Speaking of which, we must arrange food and lodgings for your stay. As friends of Master Matoya, we cannot ask for payment, but if you would be willing to lend a hand, I'd rather not. It would be my pleasure. Yup. Don't worry about a thing. I'm super good. We are fortunate. Yep. All I ask is that you take a jug and water the crops. May I help too? Of course! One of you can do the filling and the other the watering. Speak with Ursabel when you're finished. While you take care of that, see ya! Right then, I'll fill, you water. Yep, the quest has been accepted. Phantasmagoria. Oh, look at you looking all pert over here. This was the only jug I could find which is small enough to lift, but I'm afraid there's a crack in the bottom. You need to hurry to the garden before all the water leaks out. Take the jug of water to the square before the contents leak out. You will have 45 seconds to complete the task. Should you fail, return to Minfilia and try again. Hurry, I can't use it at the time. I gotta hurry. Everything's leaking. No. I gotta hurry. Transport track engine growing wearier with each passage. Destination. Throw it. You have watered half of the pot. Fetch another jug of water to take care of the rest. Dang it. Dang it. I gotta friggin'... Oh wait, no, I shouldn't show that sword. They'll get suspicious. It's very light themed. Hey, Minfilia, I need another one. Was there enough water for the plot? I need half more. Yes. Only half? I see. Well, let me refill the jug for you. Take another jug of water to the square before the contents leak out. You have 30 seconds to complete the task. You failed to return to Minfilia. There's less time before! Oh my gosh! I gotta hurry! Oh, there's flying bears! What is going on? Water the destination. The whole plot has now been thoroughly watered. Fantastic! Now can I go? Oh no, as Ursa. Hi, Ursa? Ursa. We'll call you Ursa. Wow. Well met, travelers. I observed you earlier speaking with the others. Have you need of something? We're just here to water your stuff. You water the crops? My apologies for not noticing sooner. I've been rather distracted of late. Watering the crops was always Todia's duty, but she's no longer with us. We have since taken to sharing the duty, though never with guests. You are most kind. Is there anything else we can do to help? We could plant something if you like. There is no need. The plot is small, it is true, but it provides us with enough to survive. We ask for no more. I see. It's a rather dainty little thing. I don't know how you manage. Are the Blessed not considering leaving? Life would surely be easier almost anywhere else. I can understand why you might say that, but the easiest path is not always the right one. Tell me, do you know of our history? How our faith came to be? Yes, I believe so. The Knights Blessed was initially formed by those who lost their homes in the wake of the flood. What began as an occasional gathering of survivors eventually grew into a community, which ultimately decided to strike out on its own on the Rak'tika Greatwood. I see you have read our history, but there is a history that is told and one that is lived. Like so many in those times, the first of the Knights Blessed lost everything. Like their homes, their loved ones, all they held dear. To make matters worse, none could say what became of the souls of those who lost to the flood. None could say what became of the souls of those who lost to the flood when their bodies were reborn as sin eaters. The people were without answers, without hope, their gods having drowned along with everything else. It seemed that nothing was beyond the reach of the light. But soon they realized that where there is light, there must be darkness. And in the truth, they found a new faith, a belief that the souls of the departed could yet find peace beyond these burning skies, in the sunless sea above. That is why we pray for the safe passage of wayward souls onto that blessed black abyss, or the return of the night, that we might someday look upon the kingdom of heaven with our own eyes. We remain in these woods for the selfsame reason our founders first chose them, that we may lead lives of simplicity, with the shade of these trees as a constant reminder of our faith. With so many seeking paradise in Eulmore, it's refreshing to find people who value a humbler existence. You are kind to say so. Many consider our way of life foolish, and so it must seem to those who yet cling to their worldly possessions. In times such as these, when everything can be taken away in an instant, it is all too easy to lose sight of why we fight to go on living. It is not to hold fast to material things, but to hold those who went before us in our hearts, to keep alive the legacy they have left us. This we must do for them, our children, and generations yet unborn. For those we have saved, and for those we have yet to save, to keep their legacy alive. Indeed. This is something that I learned long ago, and something you should learn now, as soon as possible. A helping hand! Well then, that was a thing. How you hold him in, Velia? Isabel? People from all walks of life are welcome among the Knights Blessed. Our faith in the dark is infinitely greater than the sum of our differences. Oh, you're the person I talked to earlier. I totally knew that. Hey, Runar, I'm gonna go... Runar has more work to be done. Oh boy. Fetch quests. Done tending to the crops already? I have. Uh-huh. Very good. It should not be long before your room is ready.
Runar!
I'm guessing there's trouble afoot. In the woods. Satyrs, I fear they may have the touch. The touch? Where? In the grove to the southwest. For mercy, they've yet to wander any closer to Slitherbough. Then we have no need to engage. Inform the guard that no one is to set foot outside the village until they have moved on. But sir, what of Tadia's heartstone? It must be retrieved before the service. Of all the times for sin eaters to appear. Are you just going to leave them alone? Under normal circumstances, we would not hesitate in striking the beast down, but if they indeed have the touch, I will not risk them corrupting one of our own. What was that you said about a stone? A few days past, Todia, a child of the Knights Blessed, was slain by the Sin Eaters. We succeeded in retrieving her body, but in our haste, we failed to notice her necklace was gone. Strung to it was a pendant of jade, her heartstone. All of the Knights Blessed are given such a stone at birth. It is the most valuable possession one can own. Of course, we lose this every time. It is custom to present the heartstone of the deceased at their funeral as an offering to the heavens, but now... Yep. Dire times. We're gonna get it! What if I could find it for you? Unspeakable! I have experience fighting Sin Eaters, and the Light's corruption does not touch me like it does the others. Master Matoya called you Minfilia, did she not? Are you truly the Minfilia? Descended from the Oracle? Even so, I dare not ask you to risk your life for the Blessed. I understand how you feel, but I can't stand by knowing that your people are in need and I can help. Please, let me do this. I'm here too. Very well, but if the danger proves too great, you must retreat. I could never forgive myself if we were forced to hold a second service. Indeed. I nearly forgot about Thancred. What if he returns before I do? Don't worry, I'll come with you. Thancred doesn't need to know. No, I'm not gonna say that. Thank you. With you at my side, I'm certain we can deal with them in no time at all. You're darn right. Go swiftly, and may the shadows keep you both. Run along now. I'll be there in a day. Because, my throat's getting parched. And, my throat's getting sore. Runar, do not be reckless. We do not be reckless. We would be glad to have our heartstone returned to us, but it's not worth both of your lives. Please, I beg of you, we must have that gem. Okay, you two are giving me very different messages, but I'm gonna leave it there for now. So yeah, we're gonna go help clear out some of this stuff that they're having problems with the Sin Eaters. Yeah. Hey, Minfilia, what are you doing? Do you see anything? It should be around here somewhere, I think. All right. Well, we got nasty-looking bugs looking at us and trees. Of course, it's not where I'm looking. You find it? There! Sin Eaters! Oh, hello, you're a boss. Oh my. Yeah, you're the ones with that touch is what they say, yeah? Yeah, you're the scary sort. I was hoping there would only be one. Yeah. There's no way we can search for the stone without dealing with them first. Let's get to her then! No, perhaps we should split them up. What's in your noggin, Minfilia? Let me see how you handle this role. Make decisions. Fighting them together here would make a lot of noise, which might attract beasts or other eaters. But if we fought them separately and quietly, we might not have to worry about that. Yeah, that would be a thing. Alright then. I'll draw one away while you handle the other. My problem is, can you handle one? Can you handle it? It's kind of a big deal. Don't die. Don't die, Minfilia. Let's get Chocobuddy out. I don't need Chocobuddy, but I want Chocobuddy. Alright. I'm under attack. No, this thing is under attack. Thank you very much. Boom, boom. Also, you may have noticed I've kind of shrunk down my HUD quite significantly. And this is because... viewing pleasure. Got pillory. Stun it. Aha. You're dead. You can now see more of what's going on screen. At the cost that I have to squint to see anything now. Did you really kill that thing?
You did it! Wow! I'm proud of you! Huh! There you are. It's done. Though I fear I was a bit careless. I'll do better next time, I promise. Listen, I'm impressed as is that you killed it to begin with. Good job! Good job! Wow! I can tell you worked quite a bit for that, but good job! I'm fine. You needn't worry about me. More importantly, we have to find that heartstone. They said it was made of jade, right? I'll search over there in the brush. Yeah! I am impressed, Minfilia. These things were a boss. And I know I kind of dispatched mine easily, but look at my level. I'm gonna search this pile of leaves, this specific pile of leaves, out of this entire lot of pile of leaves. Seems to me no trace of a heartstone here. Have you checked your phone? Heard there you can find hearthstone there. Anyway, you see anything here? It must be here somewhere. Yep. Somewhere. I'll check this over here. I was... You brush away the leaves and uncover a brilliant gem. There it is. Alright, hey Minfilia, I found it. But, yeah, this music, I know people are probably gonna want me to talk about it. I like it, and it's pretty much as is all I have to say. Hey Minfilia, did you have any luck? I did. Here we go, a keepsake once belonged to Titania of the Knights Blessed. It's beautiful. This has to be it. You know, Thinkred always said you were a woman of many talents, and I think I'm beginning to understand what he meant. I have much to learn if I'm to be even half the hero you are. You gotta kill... You're already on your way. The hero she was. Yep. Ah, I'm sorry. I forget I said anything. We should hurry back to Slitherbow. Runar and the others are probably worried. Probably. Rightfully so, considering that's, those are bosses. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this musical piece is a thing. Gosh, I love this little flute solo. Oh, I don't think it's an actual proper flute either. It's a different type of flute. Is it a pan flute? It's something. It's something. I don't know what type of flute it is, but I like it. Aw. And now we're going back to this song. It's alright, but it's not. Hey, Thinkred. Well, out with it then. Thinkred, I can explain. Oh, right. Didn't have his permission. Give me a second to get hydrated. Ah. Hydration complete. Partially. Alright. Hey, Runar. We dealt with it. Thank goodness you're safe. I'd begun to fear the worst. Hey, we got your stone for the other person. I should be a little more sad about saying that, but wow, that is dark. You found it. We can proceed with her service as planned. These blessed gems serve not only to protect us in life, but to guide our spirits onto the sunless sea in the hereafter. Even should we be felled by the sin eaters, so long as these gems are recovered, our souls are ensured to peace in the darks. Yep, take it. Okay, next quest, give it to me. Runar lets out a sigh of relief. We're saying goodbye to the person. Words fail to express my gratitude for this kindness you have done for the blessed. I must insist you and your friends attend Todia's service as honored guests. There's still much we must do to prepare, but please go and inform the others it will be held in the Darker. When you arrive, there should be an attendant present to explain the proceedings. Oh boy. On to the Thinkred, you're still gonna be upset? Well, out with it then. Lucy and I learned so much about the Knights Blessed while you were away. And we helped them recover a lost heirloom out in the woods. I know I wasn't supposed to leave, but they really needed our help. They were sin eaters, and as long as she accompanied you. But do try to be careful. Your injuries could have been a lot worse. Huh? How did you... Let's just say a little bird told me. And it's telling me now that Lucy has business with us. Is something the matter? Yeah, we're gonna go to a funeral. They've asked us to attend the service? Yep. Of course we'll go. It's being held in the darker, isn't it? We'll take care not to be late, I promise. Yeah. It's such a relief to know everything is going as planned. I'll join you in the darker shortly. Don't jinx us. Between your earlier excursion and my patrol of the area for Sin Eaters, hopefully Y'shtola and Oriange will be able to finish their work in peace. Yeah. Alright, we're going into this dark, moist cave for the darker. Oh, I gotta type say for Tuktu. Well, that's gonna be a hassle and a half. Hey, Placid Elder. You gonna say anything? The elderly woman hands you a candle that she then points over at a nearby corner where you might place it. Good talk. Okay, we're gonna go over here. I'm just gonna put a blue flamed candle down here. To my knowledge, those are very, very hot. All of these are very, very brightly burning candles. I'm gonna sit over here now. Nope, no. Because that's gonna initiate the quest complete. It's gonna come. Luckily, it's the exact same glamour, so nothing's gonna be changing. Keep it consistency here.
It seemed only right that we show our faces. May we join you?
Yeah, of course. I must be a giant freaking nuke in this place in your eyes, but sure, if you can handle it. And that's the last of them, I suppose. Because the rest of them is not a person anymore.
Let us begin.
Got your name. I got your voice a little wrong. My bad. That's a really good image.
I thank you all for coming to pay respects to our fallen daughter of the night. In the light, she was known as Todia, but in the dark, we shall remember her always as Menin. Let us each take a moment to offer her our prayers. We entrust her now to the night's sweet embrace. In darkness will she be free from pain and suffering, now and forevermore.
I feel bad.
May her soul find peace in the sunless sea of heaven, and in the love we bear for her in our hearts.
That I was taking the whole thing so lightheartedly.
That vessel represents the night sky, the sunless sea of heaven.
A sunless sea. Oh, that is pretty and sad at the same time.
Call upon you now, O bringer of shadow, to lead this gentle soul unto the sea. We call upon you, O warrior of darkness, to deliver her unto paradise everlasting.
Well, that's
inadvertently putting a lot of weight on my shoulders, but I always planned to.
I am told you assisted in the preparations for the service. On behalf of the Blessed, you have my sincerest thanks.
You're welcome. It's been a while.
The enduring legend of the Warrior of Darkness owes much to the traditions of these people. And none were more ardent in their faith than Titania. She would have been greatly moved by your presence.
Oh. Should like to have met her.
You might not deliver her to the heavens, but if you could deliver the night sky to her people, the real night sky, it would be the next best thing. Their prayers would finally be answered. They could gaze up at the firmament and see their ancestors in every twinkle of the stars.
Oh.
We cannot allow their hopes and dreams to drown in the light. We have to bring back the dark. If we don't, who will?
You make a good point. Everything's kind of stagnant because, you know, gameplay purposes, but I'm not here to break the fourth wall. I'm sorry.
Forgive me, thinking of all those we have lost.
Hey, don't sweat it. Think it's just...
No, it's all right. We will bring back the dark.
There you go. There you go, Thancred. Stop being a baby from earlier.
Mayhaps sooner than later, in fact. Urianger and I finished deciphering the tablet, and its contents were most illuminating. Let us reconvene in my chambers. We have much to discuss.
Help! Someone help! Pathetic.